Good day, good evening, everyone. This is Egusi used for making Egusi soup, popular in West Africa, particularly Nigeria. And I'm going to show you how to preserve it for a long time, for a year or so. This is the shell and it has to be removed. Egusi is a lemon. My mom lived in an area where egusi was produced, and some of the women were not so neat in the shelling. Sometimes you have to sprinkle the egusi with water so it's easier to remove the shell. And with this method, some of you are going to come after me. Let's go there anyway. Welcome back. So the aim of this video is to make egusi like this into something safer and neater to eat like this. This is the egusi I'll be working with. This looks quite small to what we had when I was growing up. It will last from one season to the other season. And look at it, it is very dirty. I'm going to wash it. Okay, time to wash. I actually transferred it into a bigger bowl. Look at all the dirty things on top. Imagine you grinding it like this. So it's better to do this so it lasts longer. And look at all the dirty things. It's like one bad apple that spoils everything if you grind. And this is the part where a lot of you will come after me. I'm going to pour in this. This is not salt. So I'm going to wash this with it and then wash it thoroughly. Yes, it is detergent. If you have guessed at this, during the summer break, this kept us busy. She would buy it in bulk and then we'll shell it. It keeps us busy. Keep on rinsing until it becomes soap free. This is the second rinse. It's not foaming again, and as I wash it, I will continue to remove all the floating things on top of it. For this rinse, I'll still rinse it again. I'm going to sort of decant it, bringing it out like this, so the stones sand at the bottom, I can throw it away. I'm showing you the number of times I washed so you can see that the foam actually gets away. If you are not comfortable with detergent, you could use salt. See the stand and the tiny, tiny, tiny stones. Here we go. And this will be the final rinsing. Final removing of sand and stones. Let me know if you can wash egusi with detergent. Next step is to dry this, and I'll be using a tray. Sun drying, that's method of drying. Spread thinly on the tray. You can use as many trays as you can use, and it has to be a metal tray so it gets heated easily. It is wet and it is flexible. doesn't break. Time to sun dry. I'm covering it with a net or anything cloth to keep away dust and flies. And it's important that you sun dry for 2 days straight, stirring constantly so that it doesn't stick to the bottom. 2 weeks later, it's dry. The first 3 days I sun dried it, keeping it covered with a cloth because of insects and dust. And the rest days I had it air dried in the house, covered as well. The next clip, you hear the sound, what it sounds like when it is dry. Done. When it pricks you, like needle is pricking you, then to grind it, you can take it to the mill, commercial mill, or you use a blender at home, the dry mill of a blender. Break up the clumps, and because it is still hot from the mill and then from the blender, you have to allow it to cool down. Spread it, if you like, spread it in a tray. So when it cools down, you can now package it. For storage, you could use these resealable bags or this plastic bags, which we call nylon, but you have to double this one. Resealable bags, you don't have to double it. And then you can use this, what we call nylon too. You could, after you've packed everything, just put it there inside. You see, has cooled down the resealable bags, pack it loose so that it doesn't kick. Same thing with these two, it shouldn't be tightly packed. And you can use a jar too, so whenever you run out of it, you just be putting it in the jar for it. I'm going to keep the egusi in this airtight container. Please like and subscribe. So it's easy. Whenever you need it, bring out one, put it in the jar and continue to use. It's properly stored and it will last for a very long time. No fear. Got people going to the village, buy it in bulk. And also I left some seeds so that I can blend it freshly. Thank you so much for watching. Bye and see you next time.